to the Local Legend podcast. Happy New Year's, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Today we have Katie from Friends of Leaps and Bounds. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Hanging in there, starting a new year, right?
Woohoo! All those resolutions.
Yay. We got to stick to it. How was your holidays?
It was good. It was quiet. It was definitely very peaceful, which was what I wanted.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can get pretty loud and busy and hectic.
Yeah.
Which can be a lot.
It can be.
We're so happy to have you here.
Thank
you
you
for joining us.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Anything I can do to help support the chamber.
Yay. And also, we do it to support our businesses as well.
Yes.
So with that being said, I want to start with the first question for you. Will you please explain what your organization is about and what type of services are offered?
Yes. So great question. Friends of Leaps and Bounds is the nonprofit sector of Leaps and Bounds. And Leaps and Bounds provides physical, OT, and speech therapy. But we take it further from there, where we provide those services on the back of a horse, which is hippotherapy.
Nice.
And so the nonprofit comes into play because we help provide all of the ranch part of things. Along with that, we provide other programs and services. So I've been with the organization for about 6 months as the executive director. And it's been such an amazing experience to be able to be a part of what they've been doing day to day. So it's really great that the for-profit side and the nonprofit side all work together to help those that need these needs, that need these services. And it's in our clinic, and then it's also through the magic of a horse, and it's so amazing to see.
That's beautiful.
It is.
That's beautiful. Would you tell us a little bit of your background?
Yeah, so my background is a nonprofit experience.
Okay.
I've been lucky enough to work with multiple nonprofits, primarily in animal welfare. And so I've served in multiple different roles, but my primary role has been in development.
Okay.
So I've been able to speak for those that can't speak for themselves.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And so it's very much a rewarding experience. And so when I saw the position for Friends of Leaps and Bounds, it spoke to me because I'm also a stepmom to an individual who has autism. And if I would have known more in depth about those services that are offered, I would have taken a part of Friends of Leaps and Bounds.
Oh,
and so for me to be able to come on board as somebody who is aware of disabilities, and then also connect it with animals, it's just, gosh, it's so amazing. You got to come to the ranch and see it in action, because it's really great to see, and it's really great to see the clients that we serve, and what they're able to do when they're on a horse.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of successful stories about that, right? That, we have a friend who their kid couldn't walk, but just doing, I believe he has autism as well, but
Yeah.
he didn't have mobility in his feet
Okay.
that much. So by doing the
Hippotherapy.
that helped him a lot. So I love what you guys do.
Yeah.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, and our CEO and founder, Dr. Cassandra Sander-Hollies, she's just poured her heart and soul into this. This has been her passion project, but just her labor of love that goes into everything that she does to be able to create opportunities for individuals like this. It's so rewarding, and then be able to be on the team to be able to continue that. Every day you go home feeling your cup is full.
Yeah.
Who you got to serve, who you got to help, good, bad, or indifferent, you're still making an impact daily.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank
We
you.
actually had the pleasure of having one of our after hours next week there.
Yes.
So we got the whole tour of the ranch, and we got to see a little bit more of what you guys do, and it honestly is amazing work. And you guys, I feel like you guys have a great leader behind it, so it's just so amazing. Like I had no idea what it was before what you guys did there, but
Yeah.
after being there and seeing the therapy in session, it's amazing, and you can tell that it truly helps people.
It does. It does. I mean, for instance, we've had a client that I've been lucky enough to see his journey and seeing where he's at now from where he started, and his successes that he's had and the achievements that he's had. There are huge milestones that can be checked off, and it's in such a short amount of time because it's through that magic of a horse and adding a different component. So thank you for saying that, because it's such a great place to be.
Yeah. And I also love this about you, that because you can personally relate to that, you chose that to be your career.
Yeah.
And I love it because your heart is in it, right?
It absolutely is. And it really, I mean, I really wish these services were accessible when I was looking for things for my son, my stepson, and it kind of bums me out that they weren't there, but that now that I'm able to shout it from the mountaintops and help spread the messaging alongside all of the other amazing people that work for Friends of Leaps and Bounds and Leaps and Bounds, I'm very thankful to be able to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have another question for you. We want to know what inspired your organization to become a member of the Eastvale Chamber.
So they started with Friends of Leaps and Bounds joining the chamber in May of this year, I believe. And so I came on board in June, and I was shared through the interview process that they were actually holding the after hours mixer with you guys. And I lit up in my interview. I was like, oh my God, you guys are connecting with Harry and Michelle. That's amazing. Just because of my past experiences with the Eastvale Chamber and how supportive you guys are. So knowing that and being able to jump into the role and knowing that I had the support of the Eastvale Chamber was just so great to be able to know, but also just very thankful that they took that opportunity to join.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining. We're here to support you guys, and after hosting our mixer there, we also attended, I believe it was like your May the 4th Be With You event.
Yes.
And it was just a great event. Because of the message it has behind it.
Yeah, and it's really, that event is an open house style event. It's used to bring awareness and have the clients that we serve, the past clients we've served, but also those that are just interested in learning more about what our programs and services are. So that's such a fun event, and we're going to be bringing it back again next year and putting a little twist on it and making it more of like a fun fest, and having more of our local partners and neighbors involved as well, because we think it's important to show that community bond and the impact that we can make together.
That's amazing. So with all this incredible work that you guys do, not just in the community, but I feel like outside the community as well, can you share one of the most significant success stories that you guys have had? Probably, I want to say for 2024, since we're starting a new year.
Oh, that's a good one. Well, being that I've only been there for 6 months, we've had definitely wins for sure. I want to say this. I think for us for 2024 was we were recognized, and I know we want to stick in 2024, but 2023 we were recognized for Nonprofit of the Year, and that really helped drive for 2024. I wasn't around in that time, but being able to still have that seal and be able to share that with the community and who we connect with has been very impactful. And that really is one of the biggest successes, is that somebody recognized that, yes, we are a small nonprofit, but we are mighty, and really decided to share that with everyone across the nation, that this is the Nonprofit of the Year for California, and they're making big strides within the community.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And although you weren't there, I feel like you're a big part of it, right? Because you're now part of the organization, and you're helping make that difference as you go.
Yeah.
So,
thank you for saying that.
Yeah, of course.
It really, truly is. I know I keep saying it, that it's rewarding, but it really is. Every day, you're energized and ready to go for work, because you know what you're doing, you know who you're serving, and you know who you're caring for.
That's amazing.
So
I love it. I
thank
can
you.
see that you're very passionate about it.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
So I have another question for you. How will you describe your experience with the Eastvale Chamber?
My experience with the Eastvale Chamber has been ultimately the most amazing journey that I've been on. With my previous past employers that I've been with, the way that the Eastvale Chamber wraps their arms around businesses, but not just businesses, individuals, and really pours into them and helps basically showcase and broadcast what they're doing. I wouldn't have been successful if it wasn't for you, for Harry, for Matt Olson. God, he's amazing. That man will shout anything and everything. Todd Rigby, all of those key people. But for me too, it's the relationship that you guys have with the city of Eastvale.
Yeah.
that's a huge one, is because it's a partnership, and then you guys bring in the city of Eastvale to really like look at these businesses and look what they're doing. And I think that that's really the biggest impact for me was I couldn't have been successful in getting community honoree with the city of Eastvale. I couldn't have been successful at getting corporate champion with you guys if you hadn't wrapped your arms around me and shown that love and helped support me in what I was doing.
Well, thank you for being a member. We do appreciate you. And like Carrie always says, we're not a standard chamber. We're a different chamber where we are like family.
It's family. It really is. It's a tribe. And I've always felt that from day one. I said that to Harry, is that it's very much a tribe. And it's great to be a part of it because it's like no man's left out in a sense.
Yeah.
So I really do appreciate that. And it's a huge value to small and big businesses. And I think that's really what the big businesses need to see, is that the chambers can help support.
Yes.
And that's where, especially Eastvale Chamber, man, put Harry behind something. He's a pit bull.
Yeah.
But no, I think really that's what it is it's being open-minded and being open to hearing an invitation from a chamber. That's what was for me, because I was like, man, another networking event, man, another after hours mixer. But I went and I had successes in who I was meeting and who I was talking to and those conversations that I was starting. So although I might have been like a stick in the mud going, getting in that moment and being there and being a part of every opportunity you guys throw at the people in the chamber, it has been, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what impact has the chamber had in your business, in your organization?
Yeah, for Friends of Leaps and Bounds, I really truly think that we started out dating. We started out dating in May, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but I also think the relationship that I've had previously with you guys coming in, it's the support. That's really what it is it's the support. I know for a fact that I can pick up the phone and call Michelle and Harry and without a doubt ask them what I need, and they're either going to point me in the right direction or Harry's going to tell me what do you want from me.
Yeah.
So I know for a fact that there's always rooms for impact.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how big or small it is. It's just being able to have that resource and know that there's a safe spot to land with the chamber is really what
There's always somebody to help you. And that's what I love about our chamber too.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to that family vibe, is that everybody comes in knowing what the big purpose is that it's not to out-trump each other, it's not to fight for leads, it's not to do that, it's just to help support and give you wins.
Yeah.
When you're winning, I'm winning. When she's winning, you're winning. And so I think that that's truly what's important, and that's what makes the Eastvale Chamber so important and so special.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the chamber has done all these amazing things for you and impacted your personal life, I would say,
Yeah.
and your professional life.
It definitely has.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you for sharing
Of course, thank you.
So, I wanted to ask if there's anything else that you want to put out there that our audience needs to know about Friends of Leaps.
Yeah, come out. Give me a call. Come out and visit the ranch. See what all of our programs and services are. We definitely, being a nonprofit that serves both humans and animals, it's important to have our community be a part of our mission. And so just coming out and seeing what we're doing and seeing our operations and how you can give back. It takes a lot to care for our horses, and those are our working parts of our programs. And so having the community support to come out and just even help give back to our horses is it's needed. So yeah.
And you guys are local, right? You guys
We are.
just in Norco.
We're in Norco. We're right off of 6th Street. We've got multiple locations. We've got our Valley View location, our Sierra location, but we also do, on our LEAP side, offer clinic services in Corona. So we're opening to be more accessible to the communities that we serve, because it's not just Norco community. It's Eastvale, it's Corona, it's Riverside. It's past that. So we want to be as accessible as we can, and we can't do it alone. We need the support of the chamber, we need the support of our community, and so being able to tap into things like this is very impactful and huge for us. So we appreciate the invite.
We're here to support, and you know that.
Yes, absolutely.
Is there anything else that you want to maybe ask Katie or? you want
No,
to
I
know?
guess if people want to donate or reach you guys, where can we find you?
Yeah, we're across social media. So our social media is Leaps and Bounds Pediatric Therapy. We want to show the community that yes, we're a nonprofit and yes, we have the for-profit side, but we're one, and we're doing this together to help serve the greater need. So they can check us out on all of our social medias as well as Leaps and Bounds pediatric.org on our website.
Okay.
So we're very accessible. They can find us. It's the horse
Awesome.
logo. They can't miss it.
Yeah, I will link the information
Yeah.
below. That way they can click on it and go.
Yeah, that would be
go
great.
visit
Thank you.
Your sites. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
and
having
taking the
me.
time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And thank you guys for watching and tuning in. If you would like to become a member of the Chamber, be sure to check out our website, email me, or call me. We'll go ahead and link everything in the bio. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.